Hi, everybody. I'm just going to explain what it is that you need to do to make your Museum of Small Things for your Two Truths and a Lie presentation. Okay? So it's really simple. What you need to do is find some little container that has compartments. So here I took a little tin pencil case that I had, and I actually made little dividers using like scrap foam core. But you could take an ice cube tray, you could take a muffin tin tray, you might have some other little like organizer. You can be creative. It just find something, and it doesn't have to have 8 compartments, doesn't have to have 12, but you should have at least 3. Okay? So, but just try to find a bunch of stuff. So you're basically, this is my little small museum case. And I have found 8 small little things around my home that have some sort of visual, significant, sentimental meaning to me. So it might be something that I just think looks really cool, or it might have something that is like a memento, or it might, something that I have fond memories of, or be significant, something I saved. It could just even be just like a cool rock that I found that I just really like the way it looks. Okay? So find at least 3 things and arrange them in some sort of container that becomes your museum case. And then what you're being asked to do here is to start practicing how to make quality photographs. So I will share another video that gives you tips about how to do that. But just know that you want to photograph, you want to put it on a clean background, you want to crop it, obviously, and you want to take a picture of it. Think about the angle that you're going to take it at. So here's one photograph that I did. Here I took it at a different angle, okay? Straight above, off to the side, however you want to do it. And then you want to have good lighting so that it's not too dark, not too overexposed, not out of focus, things like that. Okay, so there'll be a tutorial video for that, but that's what your challenge is, to photograph this really nicely. Think about the angle. You have the option of just photographing like this with no labels. You could also, it's up to you if you want to add little labels, kind of like in a museum. Okay, really just simple little, like, these are my museum case labels. So that's optional. So you can either do both of these, one or the other. It's up to you. Okay, and again, you don't have to have 8, but you have to have at least 3. You can have more. And then what you're doing, so that's our like museum of small things that you're doing, and it's to practice photographing things and also to like reflecting on meaning and objects and significance and the visual aspect of things and what a museum is, and we're in an art class. But the other thing we're going to do with this is we're going to do like a 2 truths and a lie icebreaker activity. So what you need to do is you need to choose 3 of the things. Okay, so from my selection here, I chose the 3 down here. And they all have a story why they ended up in my museum. So I'm going to tell you 2 of them. I'm going to tell the true story of what's meaningful about those things. And one of them, I'm going to tell you maybe a little bit of the story is true, but part of it is not true. Okay, so I get to be creative and put a little twist into something to make one of these stories not true. And so you got to think of the story. You're going to have to type up the story in the slide, and then you want to obviously include an image of just that item. So you're going to have to photograph that item all by itself. So you'll have to have at least 4 photographs. 1 photograph of your whole collection and 1 photograph of each of the 3 things you're telling a story of. Okay, so you'll get to practice photographing at least 3 different little photo shoot setups. Okay, and you get to do a little creative story. And what we'll do is you will make those photographs, think of those stories, and then you're going to make your slideshow. So you'll put your name up here. This will be your 2 truths and a lie. Sorry for me stuttering there. 2 truths. Oops, there's a typo there. 2 truths and a lie. Museum of Small Things. And then you'll put your photograph of the whole thing and your 3 stories. Okay, so type your stories in there. And then if you want to put a 4th one as well, you can. And then we'll use that to get to know each other, which will be kind of fun. And also I'll get to see if I need to help you learn how to photograph things a little better. Cool? So that's the plan. That's your assignment. And I can't wait to see what you come up with.